Hi everyone, I'm Roisin Levine, I'm commercial lead at Wise Platform, and I'm delighted to be joined today by Daniel Cannizzaro, founder and CEO of Parpera. It's a business buyout solution for sole traders, and we're going to chat a little bit about what they're doing today. Hi Daniel, thank you so much for joining us in our London office and travelling all the way from Sydney, Australia. We're delighted to have you here.
Thanks for having me here.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and the idea for Parpera?
Yeah, so where do I start? I've been in business my entire life. So I grew up in a family of accountants and bookkeepers. I had an early career in management consulting globally. Then after finishing my MBA in London in 2018, I decided that I wanted to launch initially was a digital bank, but evolved into what Parpera is today. So Parpera means fair wallet in Latin.
Yeah.
It embodies our purpose, which is to make business easy for people. We believe that if you can reduce the friction in the flow of capital, both human and financial, that it can lead to better economic outcomes.
Yeah.
So the genesis of Parpera was really looking at the problems that business owners face when it comes to starting, running, and growing a business, and looking at how we can use a fintech to help simplify the way they do business across each of those key jobs to be done. So when you talk to a business owner, a bank provides a business owner largely with an account and with lending capabilities.
Yeah.
An accounting platform provides a business owner with the ability to understand their cash flow, take care of taxes. But if you want to get paid, you need to send an invoice. And a lot of business owners use spreadsheets, Word documents. So what we found was as we looked at the entire value chain of running a business, actually there are three key jobs to be done. It's help me receive my money simply and quickly, help me maintain my cash flow and taxes, and help me access support that's personalized to my needs.
Yeah.
There are over 400 million businesses globally. 40% of them fail within 5 years. And when they contribute to over 50% of GDP, this is a significant problem. And the leading cause for that is financial mismanagement. So we believe that we can play a role in helping businesses succeed, and that we're a modern day platform for the needs of a modern day business owner.
Awesome. And so there's quite a few problems, I guess, for small business owners. Is it mainly that they don't enjoy that admin burden of the financial management, or is it as much they just don't have the tools right now out there that's easy to use to help?
Bit of both. So when we speak to business owners, the things that they say to us is that I just want to focus on what I love most.
Yeah.
So we like to say that Parpera helps you do more of what you love.
Yeah.
And not every business owner needs to have a financial education to do business. In fact, there are plenty of creative people out there that love art or running as a personal trainer. And some of these people are spending up to 50% of their time doing financial admin as opposed to focusing on their business. So could you imagine how much value we could unlock in the economy if people could just focus more on what they love? I think having grown up in a family of business owners, you can see the stress that comes to running a business as well. The reason why we target the business owners, so we serve sole traders and small business owners, one of the reasons why I'm passionate about serving those people is that it's very much a personal endeavor when it comes to running a business. So I think a lot of the time when people talk about serving businesses, it's lost by the identity of a business. But what we're saying is actually we are here to back the business owner, the person that's behind that business. Yeah. They don't have a finance manager. They're too small for that. So they largely have to deal with the burden of the admin themselves.
Yeah.
And they're using a patchwork of tools is what we like to refer to it as. Nice. So the way Parpera resolves that is that we provide them with a solution where they can set up their business, they can onboard within 10 minutes, they can issue an invoice and get paid via card or bank transfer, they can save money for taxes. We'll also provide them with a way of earning interest on that money as well shortly. And when it comes to tax time as well, we help them with their reporting and lodgement as well.
Awesome. And what I love about the story is that you've got a niche and you're helping sole traders, and then you're leveraging what Wise has built, which is our kind of infrastructure. So we've kind of helped people make cross-border payments. That's really our niche in the world. We're able to come together and actually kind of help you with that part of that solution. So tell us a little bit about why you maybe worked with Wise and how you came to kind of pick us as a partner, because it'd be amazing to hear a bit more about that.
Yeah, I've reflected a little bit about sort of when was the first time I ever heard about Wise.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm thinking back to the around 2013 sort of era where it was quite early days for Wise at that time. But I remember the excitement around the brand and around what Wise was trying to achieve. And for me, it was quite inspiring. It's like, how cool is this? And I was an early adopter of the product. And when it came to launching a fintech of my own, I'd looked at the partnerships that Wise had done with fintechs in the UK around cross-border money transfers. And that was really our first contact with Wise. It was around how do we enable the movement of money cross-border via the Parpera app so you can do business globally. So it's borderless.
Yeah.
So why restrict yourself to the target market of Australia or any other country when you can interact with everyone we live globally,
Yeah.
but we're still restricted by the financial system in the way that we do business.
And it's amazing that smaller and smaller businesses are able to now kind of work globally too.
Correct. And so we were founded in 2020 at the start of COVID, and a lot of businesses were forced to go digital.
Yeah.
But by going digital, it meant that you didn't have to sell to the person that was 10 kilometers away or 5 kilometers away. You could sell to anyone in the world. Yeah. But again, the financial infrastructure is not there to enable that. We had another banking partner in when we first launched. After 3 months of being live fully, we grew to 550 businesses on the platform, and they unfortunately failed. And because we had that existing relationship with Wise, and we're fortunate to actually be sitting in the same office.
It's always good.
And so I walked down the hallway and asked them, well, guys, is it possible to expand our implementation? And the timing is everything. And we learned about the Wise platform a couple of months earlier. And the team's done a fantastic job of expanding that platform and effectively making available to Parpera all the features and functionality that you get through the consumer or business-facing apps publicly, but that we consume through our platform.
Yeah.
So Parpera was Australia's first banking as a service enabled fintech. And we're excited to relaunch with Wise as our platform to make us one of the first again to offer this service. It gives us a foundation to launch in Australia, but it also gives us a really strong platform to scale globally as well.
Yeah.
So it means that Parpera can do business from day one globally, as can its members.
Awesome. I mean, it's great. Timing sometimes is very fortuitous, but ultimately I feel like we were the right partners for each other, it sounds like, and all going well. So amazing that you obviously chose us and that we're able to help you in that way. I think for us as a Wise platform team, it's just brilliant to hear the story behind some of our partners. We're able to help those sole traders now, transact globally. What's kind of next then? Because we're kind of launching at the moment, and what's sort of the next move for us as a partnership?
Yeah, so Wise solves the movement of money within the Parpera app, and it solves it day one. It solves it for us in Australia, but let's say day one plus, we'll look to build in new multi-currency capabilities. So it means that you'll be able to invoice anyone in the world and get paid in that chosen currency. And then further to that, we'll see Parpera expand into new markets using the Wise platform as well. It enables us a leading solution that's compliant, low cost, and scalable. And it means that we don't need to go and build the new infrastructure when we go to each market. And that's a really important point to stress, is that we can now take the best of Wise and put it together with the best of Parpera and give businesses that experience that they need to succeed.
Great. Thank you so much, Dan. I think one of the best things about working with Wise platform is genuinely hearing some of the stories of partners and their growth story and seeing that success. So we can't wait to see kind of what you've got next. Thank you so much for visiting us. Please visit us next time you come to London, and we'll hear all about what the next stage of that venture is.
Awesome. Thank you.